on NBC. Last time teams with 62-plus wins in the regular season. First shot, take away the roll for Hartenstein to the basket. Dort drives. Here's Hartenstein. Overall pick in the most recent draft. And Wembanyama from the...
I think this surprised Dort right here. He thought that Wemby was going to try to go backdoor. And like
85%. And he's been on the bench to the sideline.
And the great players know how to put themselves in that zone. He's a young, great...
They're in their spot in these West Finals. Champagnie, a good shooter. Short on the three. Wemby active on the glass. Tips it.
Every time SGA comes off that high screen and roll.
No elbow rise goes inside. Starting for Fox. Devin Vassell. Jalen Williams pitches. Lou Dort. The outside. Chet called for the foul.
It's like Wemby's eyes get so... And there's the foul right there on Holmgren. What a start.
2.5 minutes. Jalen Williams on the drive. Got bumped. Put it up. He'll come to the free throw. He's going to check in. Terrific defenders. So good in the post.
Changes the landscape of how this Thunder team plays.
Memphis back in December. Can SGA put him in the seats? Nope. To Wemby, catching the paint. Pitch too high. Turned it over. Caruso straight on triple. From deep in the playoffs. Champagnie over the outstretch. Holmgren knocks down. Knock it away.
Bad angle there by Caruso trying to deliver that ball.
Harper.
Just to make plays for himself and his team. They need him to do that.
Jalen Williams off that hamstring injury. Looking none the worse for where blocked by Vassell.
Mitchell been during this postseason in the absence of Jalen Williams.
Castle takes him right.
The aggressiveness on defense, the way they're playing with force on offense, make it.
Stephon Castle, number 4 pick for the Spurs in the 2024 draft. A bump here on SGA, and a foul is called. Zora?
Well, guys, Mark Day.
Was when the series against Phoenix started today, May 18th. Caruso over Wemby, giving away about a foot. But Caruso!
This Thunder fan base in a frenzy. Just up
At the rim. SGA back the other way. Pulls up. Now he's on the
on Wemby.
Will screen at the top. Keldon Johnson, 6th man of the year in the NBA.
5 he had in that Minnesota series.
SGA gets to the spot. SGA draws it. Pitches Holmgren. One more Dort triple.
Execution is going to be pivotal in this series.
Wemby on Holmgren. Now Johnson defending. Caruso for one more. He got it again. Wemby free at the top. Johnson from the corner. Dort tips, waiting at the scoring table. Castle inside. Draws the foul. Thunder over
His hand. If he starts throwing up the number 1 like Tony Allen saying first team, I'm going to know something.
In a span of 4 minutes.
2-time NBA champ, including 2020 checked in for the Thunder. Williams on the turn to the basket. Harrison Barnes and Luke Cornett came in as Wembanyama sat for the Spurs. Got it right back. That handoff got blown up, taken away. Mitchell going the other way. Leaves for Williams.
Up it back to Williams, the guy who hasn't played in 3.5, 4 weeks. To kind of
missed all 3. Thunder with the lead. Darren McCain to the basket. Clark with the left. Castle working his way inside. Got
The OKC Thunder blowing up the defense right there. Good drop-off pass by A. Got it to go.
Alex Caruso has 10.
Again, he's been off pretty much a month with a hamstring injury.
Castle, such a good acquisition from the Sixers. Darren McCain missed the 3. Feeling out going on here, guys. We are just going right at it.
Oh, we're seeing haymakers. Yeah.
So we get Williams for his second. The team over the limit.
Very irrelevant because Coach Dagno and them, they can go deep here.
In the sixth man of the playoffs thus far.
No doubt about it, and it's so rare for a rookie to step up like this.
3 of a very entertaining first quarter. Cason Wallace got it into this quarter. Good Harper. Oh, nice spin for the Thunder. And from the corner, it's Williams.
Advantage.
Williams switched on him, and Harper gets to the basket. What an athletic finish.
Getting the ball out SG hands early.
Shot clock is off. Is it in?
But then watch Dylan Harper get to the basket, move it around, and put that English on it, Red.
Injury-plagued year, if you include the postseason with all the extra week. Going in practice, they feel very confident that he's going to be able to be the final 2.5 seconds. Lost. Off in time for Wallace. No, not off in
I think why the Spurs have been so successful this season versus the Thunder. Low turnover.
Checking into the game's Aaron Wiggins. Wallace off on the 3. Caruso at 6'5", giving away nearly a foot inside. Keldon Johnson's 3 is an air ball. See the load up that SGA has in his sweet spots. Caruso.
Commander, you can post up anybody else at that point.
The rookie Carter Bryant checks in. Best in the league. Not even close. Way ahead of me. From the top, Johnson knocks down.
At home versus Minnesota.
Elbow jumper, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Caught it, seamed it, Reds. Like he caught it, spun it in his hand. Did a Magic Charlie trick.
The regular season, 31 points per game, which was second in the league.
Was probably the best player in that series.
Champagny from deep. Good defenders, quick feet all across the board both ways. The rookie Bryant hits the 3s. 8 of 13 shooting 2s, but 3 of 14 from deep. Harper and Bryant back-to-back. The lead is 7 in the NBA. SGA sees 2 again. Trying to get Wiggins free. Ahead of pace for being at this level in the West Finals. But these rookies can play.
Coming in for Wiggins to be that guy in that corner over there.
Wallace off him.
In the 5 regular season matchups versus San Antonio.
Fouls on.
He said he was expecting a different level of intensity, but he didn't realize just how much, and it is all about the physics.
In the 4 in that series. 6th man of the year, Keldon Johnson missed one, but
Bryant is picking up full court.
Caruso breaks
Defense. Mr. Chaos makes it happen.
Wembanyama rolls to the back.
Leave the floor on this dunk. As Mike mentioned, that was 1
quarter and a half. Caruso down in the air, floated it up because he knew Wemby was. Castle and Wemby, 2-man game. They dance down the 14 minutes so far. Caruso again. Castle around the traffic. Vassell over Caruso.
Great defense there by the rookie Carter Bryant.
Johnson out of the seat defending. Staying in front of SGA. Caruso corner.
Now they've got to come in and get him, but his energy has been unbelievable here. But look how he held on to it, though, right?
Nice.
And he's looking at it.
We can get the offense going for the Thunder. SGA went to the bench with Caruso. What a good defense back. It is not called. I guess they said McCain had a hand on it. Cornet inside from earlier.
In one motion, catches it, and immediately goes up with his by Bryant.
Okay, Barnes, Chet trying to get going. Pitched it. McCain off on the Dylan Harper doing the dance with the ball.
Way to be solid.
Williams back the other way. Holmgren trying to get going, took a shot. A few words. Meantime, Holmgren remains down. And so they'll get every
leading scorer on this Thunder team. So your second and third leading scorers during the playoffs.
But now those other guys got to get back in rhythm.
Foul. That's a foul. Only down 5 at home.
This Valence Caruso 16 versus the postseason. Remember, it's been a long wait for the Spurs to get back in. Williams back.
Got numbers.
McCain the push. Williams through the lane. Nice finish. And on the turnover, another one by San Antonio. McCain basket bound. Fast break on Peacock and NBCSN. Spurs 2 clear of West Ham. Halftime, game 1 of this best-of-7 West final. The MVP, 104 from the field. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to get going. Defending Wembanyama. They will back down. The double comes. Wemby tries to beat it. It's a play. Look at each other in amazement.
You're seeing things you never saw.
Drove in. Mitchell.
Okay, he's not 10-8, but it looks like it. Easy. This is easy money.
Yeah.
They are scared to go into the paint.
Now the attack. Deep.
And Caruso has 4 of those 5.
The play is joined by Vassell
For the Spurs.
and the first double-digit deficit for OKC in the postseason.
And now OKC switch up their matchup.
Western Conference Finals.
Amen. Wembanyama, turn, toss. Doesn't get
The Wembanyama, look at this. Puts the ball in his left hand. The reigning defensive player of the year. 14 and 10.
attack. Jade up. Ripped it out. Holmgren couldn't take it back in. That is Williams and Caruso really did most of the work for the Thunder. Jamal, I'll start with you. Where does it get better?
It feels like Caruso and the rest are by design by them scoring.
One field goal attempt. Good defense again by the Spurs. An initial possession turnover. It's Harper to the bat. And right back the other way. Harper was trying to load up for a pass. He lost it. The bump. Champagnie the catch. Still 8 to shoot. Castle will launch.
Remember, this is what the Thunder did last year in the finals versus Indiana when they decided to go right hamstring. How about the move here by J-Dub?
Court with Coach Daigneault. He told me we obviously didn't play well in that first half. We didn't shoot it great. He said our defense,
etc. The Spurs team gives you little margin for error. Ball moves.
He's got to take that shot as well.
SGA through 2. Holmgren free for 3. Shooter from deep on the season. Similar in the postseason. Castle with Holmgren.
Good finish right there by Castle.
Time screen by Holmgren out. Wemby. Bullet pass. Champagnie. Dort to even it.
Blue black jerseys.
Well, they're just messing with his rhythm right now. Shea usually does everything on his terms.
Here, look right here. They're getting the ball right out of his hands even before he gets to half court. And now you just
got to carry it. Williams the pitch. Now he's free for 3. Could be an 8-second violation.
and that's all.
Minutes into the third. What a game 1 this is. SGA step back for 3 in the lead. Oh.
And Mitch Johnson is livid with the rookie, Jalen Harper.
Harper, he has been a mentor for him all season long.
Wembanyama at the rim there, actually. Foul injury could not go here in game 1.
And that's the Spurs adjustment. Get Wembanyama close.
3 and 4 on the night for Victor. The 3 and 4 in the East. Our friends on ESPN will have that at 8.
In the same class as OKC. They've been off for a while, so they saw how the Thunder. Oh, Richard Jefferson or Tim Legler. I do like Mike Green.
Yeah, you better care about Mike Green now.
That's the player of the year this year.
Pass.
Yeah, to Bryant. One more. Champagnie. Knock it down. They're not letting SGA get to the spots where he excels. Wemby's present.
And give credit to the Spurs defense. That was even a late double team where Shea had no time.
Cannot, will not attack the paint when Wemby's in there. He 3 or a very tough mid-range because of number 1 in black.
Victor Wembanyama's off the court, and they know they're going to put Cornette in action. They're going to go to the paint
for the Thunder.
Put them right in action.
Thunder grab the leads. Hot in the first half. Caruso feed. Hardenstein met on the way up, but he was.
Jay, get to the rim.
And the bench of the Spurs approved. The Aaron Fox, Fizz, they stand up and say those.
SGA now on the perimeter.
Zoning up a little bit here. Castle travel.
Who caused it? Mr. K off the bench now for the Spurs.
San Antonio's turned it over.
To kind of get going offensively here.
Does find McCain from the corner. SGA back on the defense again. Johnson, baseline.
So 8 seconds left in the shot clock. The Thunder were so disruptive.
And the quick hands of Harper take it away. Dylan Harper basket bound. Lefty finish for two. Timeouts are nice. Just catch your breath for a minute. Man, this is fun. Spurs by 3. Haven't seen many free throws from Chet yet. We'll keep an eye on that during the series.
Bigger when he gets in the paint. That's when he uses that size to his advantage.
A.J. Mitchell
With strong
Yes.
hands.
one more one. With just under 16 minutes left in regulation. Probes turned away. They'll try again. That's 62-20 regular season with a great run down the stretch. Hands of
And Spurs averaged 13 turnovers during the game, already at 12. That 18 points off those turnovers, but they're still up 5 here. What a pass!
Great pass right there.
body contact. Forced Castle.
That uphill step. Got him to get out
Towards the rim.
Well, you hear that other term,
Right.
downhill, a lot. This game with him on the floor. There's the post with Wemby, the quick spin, the contact.
So you have the smaller J-Dub guarding him. Spin moves off him into
To deal with, have done a wonderful job. But on behalf of the play-by-play announcers around the league, because of the defensive presence.
Well, a lot of that had to do with J-Dub.
Long. Floor wants it, has it. Vassell.
As an endless motor. I mean, he is absolutely loving the. He's wondering, where are the bigs? Where's Hartenstein? Where's Chet?
Two teams separated by about a 7-hour drive. Space. McCain, late clock. Oh, what a replay, guys. Great look. Vassell pulls up and hits. Thunder climb back to lead by 1 in this quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander step back.
Just trying to be physical with Wemby. It's very close and borderline to 10 seconds.
Yeah. Pick that up. A reverse of what they normally do. Harper, a 3. Castle crashes.
fourth quarter. You have to steal this round if you're the Spurs.
Caruso.
3 here, and you get one last possession if you can secure the rebound.
Castle. Pass in the corner. Vassell. Got the it again. Rimmed it out. Quarter ends. And for the Thunder. Both teams scored 29 points in that third quarter. Spurs. Face. Go at him. Twist. Transition deep on the Spurs. Holmgren. Sideline. Turnover. Spurs. What a nice find by Castle. All the way across for the 3.
Knocks down the long 2. Victor Wembanyama is rolling in the paint, causing the weak.
Thunder. Score and a stop. SGA will try to get a score here.
There's going to be an offensive foul on Wemby. Looked like he's shoved.
There you go. Vassell on the bump. But Gilgeous knocked away by Vassell. Got it back. To the corner, Caruso. Wemby sees 2. Nowhere to spin. Finds us.
SGA. Pump fake. Look at this. Big body, active hands. They send a box of Chet.
When he told us, you would be amazed at how little he coaches Shea. Even on a night like today.
Ball dominate in those spots. When he's ready, the moment comes. Deficit the Thunder have had in these playoffs. Caruso. Secondary. Caruso. Already on a career playoff high. Gets it to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Lockdown. Look at this.
Come to the bench to get a rest. It's always like change time and your mentality.
Look at.
And they know they're going to see each other for years to come. That's what makes this thing so special.
Towards the table, and Harper can't keep it alive. Gilgeous-Alexander in the basket.
For the reigning 2-time. Look at the save here by Castle, and then by Harper.
His jersey. Skip to Holmgren.
Offensive foul on.
Thunder fans are getting defensively with their physical defense here tonight. And it's been good team. Harper, inside.
Hit him with the right, left. Dylan Harper.
Sean Sweeney, guys, I've watched in every single huddle address whatever issue aside and showed him a specific play, said run it back. They watched it about 3 or 4 times.
Clock at 5. Harper feeds Wemby, tough catch. They'll call George for a foul.
Paint, and there's the shove.
And Sell. Fourth.
Takes the last 6 minutes of the game.
Wembanyama denied by George. That is off of George. Short clock, Castle Jacks.
Big position there, picks up the foul.
Looking over George, spinning inside. Champagny off on the
Definition of over the back right there by Wembanyama. Huge.
He blows. He'll just drive for the feed. Dort is fighting. Not letting him get space. Harper here in the fourth quarter is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 2. Pass Wemby to the basket.
And he knew he could get around Wemby, but he had to get it up on the glass quick.
That record before. 5:26, 5-point game.
To work on the offensive side of the ball.
And the way that Stephon Castle has managed.
Wemby engulfs the ball. Pulling pass inside Harper. Over 100 he scored.
Right?
Yes.
All the eyes on SGA. Goes to the basket.
Good pass right there. Harper carves out his space.
On NBC and Peacock. Wednesday night, game 2. Maria and the guys on the pregame at 5 minutes. 5 points to margin. Castle on Memphis.
All right, comes and gets the block as well.
His second of the game. It does with the shoot. Quickly trying to hit the rim. Williams got it. And short. He takes it. Looking for his space. Pitch to the corner. This is Harper. His 3 series. All the Lakers series left hamstring injury. 14 on the shot clock. Holmgren. Wemby. Dead. Rack. Block. Inside. Tries to lose Wembanyama. Can't. Little touch pass. Right back to Caruso. It's a 1-point game. Clock at 5. Cassell. Their 3s have been him turn. Sets the screen. Castle inside Wembanyama. Who is slow to get up here. As he catches his breath, he's pulled up on the switch now. Williams picks up Wemby. The corner 3. Finally, his third 3. Lead is for SGA. An attack, a bump, a fade.
With no foul.
That's a foul on Wemby. He pulled over Caruso. Great call by Mitchell Irvin. Was a play. He also has 2 minutes left for his last play. And see what happens. The fans are getting a look at it on the screen. Support him as he got his MVP yesterday and stay for games 1 and 2. SGA from the top pitches it out. Caruso for 3 and the lead. Gotta go. Clock is 2. Pitch it to the corner. Champagny knocks down a turns away. Williams between the legs. Floater. Got it. It's 2-on-1. Caruso. SGA. The MVP to the basket. No. Gets a timeout. Wow.
Vassell was falling out of bounds and had to.
53.4 to go. All even at 97. Spurs ball. Stumbles. Lost it. Gets it up.
Side picks up the foul.
86% in the playoffs at the line.
Allowing your MVP to go for a 2-for-1. Wemby off the offensive glass here.
And that's Hartenstein fighting him. So you know when you...
At SGA, but they have shooting all on the floor.
Holmgren. It's into Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries to go quick. Little hesitation, stumble. Off the window, a foul. For SGA, 6 of 7 tonight.
Quick Jamal SGA went.
Yep, that 2
Only
for
4
1.
seconds went off now, so now you reported that 2 for 1.
Wembanyama turns, spins, shoots, and hits.
Gonna grow up. We're watching it in real time here. Victor thing a normal shove, so you're gonna have to play through contact if you're okay.
11.5 to go. Thunder out of timeout. Spurs by 2. Comes trying to get Gilgeous-Alexander free. He's got it with 4 left. SGA to the basket. Lays it up and in.
There, Wemby was reluctant to come help, because if he would have came back
The guys have spent hours and hours looking at everything they've run all year.
here, Jamal, all you got to do is throw it to the rim. Worst case scenario, you go to overtime.
Remember, Minnesota series didn't call a timeout.
For the aggressive defense.
And Thunder, you've got to play defense without fouling.
Wembanyama hasn't lost it. Wemby puts a block by Holmgren. Thunder have been here 5 times in the regular season. Spurs twice. Post Caruso, the initial guard. Pitch down to Sell. Missed on the 3. Caruso. Spurs back the other way. They turn it over.
He's seen his own here, Jamal.
SGA step back triple.
4 teams left. Everything matters. Every single possession.
Set to come in momentarily. Castle hit the deck hard as he slipped.
Going left, spinning. Gets fouled by Mitchell.
Holmgren hedges out. Castle's got a pass. Attacks it! SGA to work. Floater. It's 3-on-2. They go. Williams to the basket. Champagny stripped him. Holmgren to the. You say no fair catch, get away from it. They say Peters. It's like a one-word call. As soon as there's something
In there between the 2 veterans there, Williams and Caruso.
5 to shoot. Dylan Harper on the pitch. It is Castle for 3. This game. SGA turns the corner. Wemby's waiting. Caruso lines it up. Some offense. Tough to catch for SGA. Pitch to Caruso for 3. Of his career high in the regular season. He's trying to knock it away. To the sideline, kept it by Williams. Bodies down. Williams home. The other way. Mitchell for 3. Holmgren keeps it
On this team, but he's done nothing tonight. 2 of 5 runs.
The primary ball handler.
It's the most by a Spur in any playoff game. Wembanyama, hand for Sell. Corner pitch. Champagny missed. Wemby again.
This dude, I told people last.
1 point, 1 minute. Gilgis Alexander gets inside. Each team 2 timeouts. Champagny can't hit the silent for Holmgren now behind the plate. 5-on-4. Wemby's going to pull a deep 3. Oh, wait. Timeout. Thunder.
We're talking about
Fire. And start doing the shimmy shango.
wow. Yes. Give you more time to operate. Are they going to move it up?
Outside shot versus the layup you know they can make.
Reluctant to come off. I think they're going to run that same misdirection here.
In the corner. He spins. Sees 2. It's Williams for 3. No. Tip. No. So they've got the timeout acknowledged.
Well, I think they're going to look at the clock.
The foot.
Out there.
Yes.
On that offensive rebounding, because he was grabbing and holding Chet. And Coach Dagnall, I'm getting one of my bigs on the ball. Huge target.
Will they roll to the basket? Looking to trigger. Trigger towards Castle. Broken up. Again, it's... A move inside. Castle denied. Ball swings to Mitchell. Sees Wembanyama. See 2 corners tonight. Shot clock running down. Got rid of it. Short.
Chet Holmgren. That was a smart move here to start.
40 for the Thunder. Champagny in full flight. Had it stripped away. Case played regular or postseason for Wembanyama. 45. And he's still going. Plus point, 20 rebound game in the playoffs. Only Moses Malone ever. SGA.
Will they give him 2? Did he have to gather? Yes, they will.
They
And
missed
then
the
here,
last one.
and then in transition. Yeah, he had to gather right there.
In the half court. You watch Wembanyama, all the talk of time. Hey, gets inside, pitches Caruso. Steps back for 3. Missed it.
Lowered everything right there.
Well, that zone allows Victor to stay in the paint.
A deep sling. No rim, shot clock violation.
And this is the
Game, right ankle injury suffered in the Minnesota series. They double Gilgis Alexander. 1 point game. Castle. Harper. Inside. What a slice for 2.
And they will.
hit above the head, hostile act review, flagrant one or not.
Mike, I don't think we can stress enough. Victor Wembanyama.
Keep you honest here, both teams still have their challenge. As we 5-minute overtime, as you see the heavy minutes on the top 5. Harper hits it, down 4. Again, Holder trying to get knocked away by Harper.
By the MVP.
Williams guards Harper. Minute. Gilgeous-Alexander's secondary. Pitch back. Williams, 3. Got it.
But how about Williams, who's missed the last month?
Harper guarded by Williams. Caruso. Wemby beat him inside, threw it down.
That's the overplay. Look, he's giving up too much side. He's been admirable tonight, but
Wembanyama has reversed with Wemby there to challenge. Holmgren denied by Vassell. Williams inside, can't. OKC. Castle. Lobbing. Wembanyama.
dime of the evening as well. All he did was...
Sander got the MVP award for the second time, deservedly so.
When they get 40 points and 20 rebounds in a game, I would say you're one of the best.
Abdul-Jabbar was the previous youngest. Thunder down 6, gotta go quick. Williams for the Spurs.
Man, people, for you casual fans, number 1. Goodness.
You know, we mentioned George Kittle of the 49ers is sitting next to us. I asked George, I said, you're rooting for the Thunder. Have you ever seen anything like Wembanyama? He said never. Shooting the 3, and he's going to get 3 free throws to add to his score.
He's done it before, right?
In a short period of time, in 8.9.
The only time in mankind.
Cavaliers on ESPN tomorrow night, game 1 of that conference final at the Garden.
We were all here. It was a double overtime game to open the season, right?
That's right. He missed on purpose, trying to get McKnight from their superstar. 40.